Hello, and welcome back to the little kitchen at the cabin. Today we're doing breakfast for dinner. One of our favorite quick and easy meals to do is breakfast for dinner. So a little bit of frozen hash browns. We've got some sausages almost finished. I'm going to turn that down. We've got some nice fresh veg. Wash my hands. Just had to show you some different eggs. So the different tones of brown, those are farm fresh eggs. The white egg, which you could also have laying on a farm, comes from a store. And then of course these we're familiar with from our quail eggs that we did with pancakes. So there you can see the different sizes. You get a nice size farm fresh egg. Now I don't like to be able to leave your eggs out for a few days and let them age a little. So I don't always put them right into the refrigerator. They sometimes sit on the counter for many days. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to do that whole onion. I think I'm just going to leave it at that, because even though it was a small onion, there was a lot of it. So let's just wipe that. Put that off to the side. I've got a half a stick of celery here, and I cut it up into smaller sticks. Oh, I'm going with the music. So we've got some nice celery. I think they used to call this Midwestern hash browns. Celery, onions, peppers, and of course our sweet peppers. We hardly have a meal these days without sweet peppers. Now they're good for you, very good for you, and there seems to be a lot around these days. Either a neighbor has them in the greenhouse or they're at the grocery store, but I'm going to make use of it, and that's good vitamins for the family. Now that's getting nice and hot. That cast iron skillet, you can't beat it. All right, then we're going to add a little bit of our mixed spice. It's got dried garlic, dried onion, cumin, garam masala, a little bit of celery salt, not much, salt, pepper. Ooh, that's smelling really good now. And it's not going to take long to get that to start browning on the bottom. Our pan for eggs is warm. And as I check on our sausages, they're pretty well done. Yeah, looking good. Okay, so I'm going to turn those right down. And then we won't have any that burn. Very nice. And there's a little bit of butter in the pan and a small amount of water. And that's it. So it's doing its own thing. And then, of course, our hash browns. I'm not using the secondary camera over the stove today. I needed the room to move around. Plus it creates a lot of editing. I already have a lot of editing. Nice washed tomatoes. I love it when they have that real, oh yeah, that real tomato smell. Now I'm just going to cut these in bulky quarters, and there is 4 for dinner tonight. Get rid of those little hard bits. So 2, 4, 6, 8, everybody will get 2 nice pieces of tomato. Good vitamins. There. I don't know why sometimes that core edge is so hard. So I just cut them out. Now let's get a nice dish to put that in. There we have it. Set that aside. Very good. Now let's see what's going on here. All right, that's good. So we're going to leave that for a bit. I think at some point we'll probably dab off the sausages. Oh yeah, that's what we want. We want it to start getting that brown, crispy a little bit. Whoops. A little bit of brown, crispy. Very nice. I think we're getting close to pushing down the toast. Let's do that. So we've got some new history stories coming up on this channel, and it'll be this day in history, and not necessarily about just Canada. It will be global history and something different. I think it's really important that we know our history. Recent years, people have tried to wipe out some of our very important history, and we need to talk about those things so that the history isn't forgotten. And you know, when you try to erase history, that's when you're bound to repeat really bad mistakes. So whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, let's talk about those history stories that make us who we are. Now I'm going to put just a small pinch of this nice pink salt and a small dash of pepper. Very nice. Now I don't want that to overcook the egg. Now my little trick that I like to do, there goes my microphone. Okay. And I'm going to add the smallest amount of water, maybe a teaspoon, and get that steaming. Very nice. Okay, let me find my microphone. Okay, we're back. Very good. Now, a lot of you may have noticed some of my more recent posts. We've got a little bit of American and Canadian, I guess you would say, politics on there. I don't want to be politicked to death, and it's just a place for people to see, again, little bits of history. We just had history happen on Monday, and there's no way to hide that. Let's get out there and celebrate and be part of all the goodness that's going to come with that. And then here in the north, your neighbors to the north, tariffs or no tariffs, our next government will figure that out with your new government. So I'm not very concerned. Prices might go up a little bit here and there in the next couple of weeks. I'm not concerned because I can see a light at the end of the tunnel. I see a new government coming just like you got down south there. And I think all in all, in faith in God, we're going to be just fine. All right. You know, I like to wipe things up as I go. And we've got our plate here all ready for our plating of this beautiful breakfast for dinner. We've got some nice colorful tomatoes. We're going to pick out some sausages. I like to lay them out on paper towel. It absorbs any extra grease, unnecessary grease. 4, 3. All right. Now that leaves more than enough. All right, so get these on the plate. Ah, these turned out good. Little breakfast sausages. Can't go wrong with little breakfast sausages. They're pretty good. All right, so as usual, trying to make our plate look nice. I think our eggs are ready. They are. Very nice. Now, we were going for a softish yolk, so hopefully we've reached that. Bit of a softish yolk. And we'll put that to the side. Let's make our plate look pretty. Okay. And then our hash browns are looking wonderful. Let's turn that right off. Oh yeah, they brown just nice. Delicious. Some nice color on there. Yeah. Now that's a breakfast for dinner. Some nice hearty hash browns. Some sausages. Clean up this plate a little bit. There we go. And there it is. Breakfast for dinner. I'm going to take a picture. Let's turn this plate. It's hot. It's a hot plate. Okay, let me get a good angle. Is that it? Is that the money shot? And of course, we're going to have to do a taste test. And we've got toast on the ready here. Oh yeah. Again, this is an easy meal that you can throw together after a long day at work, whether you're out working in the fields or you're working out at a job somewhere. This is your meal that's going to welcome you home, hot and ready, in well under an hour. Little bit of toast on the side. Let's give it a taste test. Along with a cup of tea, I couldn't ask for a better dinner. Bon appetit. Let's start with these delicious hash browns. Mmm. Mmm. My mixed spice is perfect on there. Mmm. Now the egg is not as soft as I would have liked it, but that's okay. I've got other plates to make and I'll make sure I get it right. A little bit of egg, a little bit of hash browns. Very good. Now I should add that when I'm putting these meals together, most of this stuff I already have on hand in a freezer, or I've been to the general grocery store, and so I kind of sort of think up what I'm going to cook over the next week, what I've got on hand, and then I just sort of make do. Well, that is delicious. Thank you for joining us at the little cabin in our little kitchen. We produce some pretty good food in this little kitchen. Hard-working family. I want to thank all of my subscribers and viewers. Without you, this little channel wouldn't grow. Our numbers have gone up, and we are just tickled over all of it. We're happy to see that we've got some viewers and we've got some subscribers, and they are enjoying the shows that are coming off of this channel. So thank you again, and we look forward to working hard and putting out more shows. We've got new shows coming, our history shows coming out as well. And if you haven't already subscribed, don't be shy. Hit that. Is it right there? The subscribe button? Yeah, hit that subscribe button. And you can even ring the bell, and you'll be notified every time there's a new video, which is pretty well every day, a video or a short or more. And as always, be kind to each other, be kind to nature, and go into the forest safely as often as you can. I hope you enjoyed our show today and our original music. And we'll be back soon with another show just for you. Very good. That syrup just hit the spot. Get that toast going. Yeah. That's a good one. Pretty nice dinner. We'll see you on the next one here in the little kitchen at the cabin.